I'll use the Force.
The Force is
Thank you, young Padawan.
The Force is just some white dude.
He's just a white dude just rolls it over.
Yep.
Anyways,
welcome to Tar Talk. We're back. We had to take a bit of a hiatus for a moment, for that previous week because Mr. Dr. Professor over here. He's not a doctor. I'm just joking.
Definitely not a doctor. I do not have a PhD.
He's like,
nor do I.
Dr. Professor did it.
Nor do I have the patience for a PhD.
Yeah. It's like, it was a SpongeBob reference. He's not a doctor.
No.
But yeah, he had a lot of work to get caught up on, so we had to postpone for a week. Devin, does anything seem out of the ordinary here?
Yeah, there's a weird red chair.
We have another chair, another mic, and we have a table, of course.
Yeah, we have a table.
Yeah. So we also have mics with wires and stuff now because someone forgot to charge the mics the last time.
No, this has nothing to do with that. Well, I don't have two. I literally only have two of the other ones. It's like, what are we going to do? Also, they're not as good as these.
Yeah. Well, at least we don't have to worry about batteries dying. But yes, we have a third chair. That means we have a guest.
A guest or a permanent party?
It should be a permanent party. But since it's the first episode, we're calling him a guest.
Yep, there we go.
We have that mutual friend we've mentioned many times. He's here. The big TARDIS otter whisperer.
Yes, the
Joshua.
otter whisperer.
Or Josh, as we call him.
Wait a second.
Yahushua.
You guys have talked about my otter whispering without me present.
Actually, have we? I don't think we've actually talked.
You mentioned it.
Have I?
Yes. I have not heard
guess
this otter whispering.
I guess I have.
My brother in Christ, listen, just go with me to Animal Kingdom one time and you will be fully convinced. If I can convince him, I can convince anybody.
Can we at least hear a little soundbite?
That's it. That's literally the sound they make, dude.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally it. They do this high-pitched squeak or squeal, and when I did that one time just out of nowhere, because that's like how I call him. I'm like, I just call animals by sucking air through the gap in my teeth, because, it is what it is. But anyways, so I did that, and we were at Animal Kingdom one time, the first time I did it, and my wife and I was trying to find the otters, because I always liked otters. I think they're cute and whatever, but yeah. But yeah, so I just decided to do that one time, and literally they came in like an entire group, just showed up, and we're looking like, where's it coming from?
I'm like, friend?
I was like, no way, dude, I can talk to otters.
It's like you discovered superpower.
I summon the power of otters.
It's like one at a time is not a big deal, but when you can summon like 1,000 of them,
yes,
like, people will bow to your will.
And when he told me about it, I was like, really? Come on.
He was so skeptical, bro. And then the look on his face when I did it, when him and his wife were at Animal Kingdom with us, it was like, I did it, and he's like, holy crap, you can actually talk to otters.
You are the whisperer, the otter whisperer.
The Otter King.
That is me. That is I. That's a horrible name to be known by, though, because it's like, well, I guess it's not horrible. It's just, it's really it's one of them things where it's like, okay, this could either go really good or really bad. Like, why is he an otter whisperer?
Right.
I mean, why are there airbenders?
Airbenders aren't real, though.
You don't know that.
He's like, have you ever seen an airbender? No? Then prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong, bro.
Do you have proof that they don't exist?
It's like, okay, Alex Jones, dial it back a little bit.
Listen,
the freaking frogs are gay.
Listen, have you ever not seen an airbender?
Have I ever not seen an airbender? Yes, like every day.
Well, then they exist. Technically, we are all airbenders. We breathe.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that he has an actual point on that one. I hate that so much. You can't say he's wrong.
But by that logic, you ever done that thing in the shower where you let the water run down your face?
Yeah, we're waterbenders too.
We're waterbenders.
And we can be firebenders by just blowing.
First time on the podcast, and this guy goes, you ever do that thing in the shower? And I'm like,
that one thing in the shower.
What are you talking about?
Let's be specific here. What thing?
You know what thing.
We don't.
Do we though?
We know.
We don't need to know.
You can picture it.
No, that's a mental image I will refuse.
Imagination.
But now you're picturing it.
I
'cause told
rebuke
you
that
to.
in the name of Jesus. I ain't doing it. I rebuke that.
What was that joke we were making before you got here? Chunking the chickens.
Yeah, we have 2 chickens over there that we were definitely wringing their necks.
Oh, that's cool.
What's funny is the audience can't see them. So,
Nope.
like, we had 2 chickens. We were wringing their necks. It's like...
Maybe one day they'll just be sitting here.
It's those ones that like you squeeze and they like
It's the
start
rubber
yelling.
chicken.
Yes, the rubber chicken.
Have you ever seen the video where they like take the head off that and it's got like the squeak thing in it and they like stick it in someone's tailpipe and when they start the car it's like oh. It's great. People think their car's jacked up.
Now, the question is, who are we going to do that to?
Well, you can try to do it to me, but I'll figure it out immediately. Cause
No, not you.
My truck don't sound like that.
You're in the room.
It has to be someone that don't know us.
Exactly. Probably someone we go to church with, because we can get access to the car very quickly.
Oh,
Who would it be though?
I have an idea, but I can't say their name on this podcast.
We won't say, but
Is it pastor?
we're just listen.
Shut up.
Listen.
I was like, look,
All we're doing,
he will
we're
actually-
plotting.
Like he does his research, okay? He figures stuff out. Like there was one time he showed a video of me. I did a YouTube channel like when I was 16, 15, something like that. And I made a video with some friends of mine, and we were joking about how Pop-Tarts are going to be the currency, like after like Revelation and whatever, and the Saints get taken and all that, or zombie apocalypse. Like Pop-Tarts are going to be currency, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like absolutely, Pop-Tarts are. And like that's what we were talking about, and we were talking about being like drug dealers. But it's like, hey man, I got that good stuff. And you pull out a sleeve of cherry. Or a sleeve of s'mores Pop-Tarts,
It's
and you're
the,
like,
only the brand name,
yeah,
not the great value.
absolutely. Get those. What do they call them? Toaster, whatever's the toaster.
Toaster strudels are Pillsbury.
Yeah, no. What do they call them? Toaster
I don't remember.
pastries. Toaster pastries.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Get
Very
those toaster
generic.
pastries out of my face.
People will be selling those as the knockoff.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyways,
no, we got the real stuff.
for real, dude. No joke. Like he found this video. I don't know how. Must have been bored one day and just found the video and played it while we were at church one time. So there I am on the screen, and I think it was after. I think a lot of people had left already or something like that, or maybe it was way before and people hadn't shown up. But there wasn't a lot of people there. But he started playing it on the big screen, and I was like, that video still exists? Ugh.
The
I thought I
internet is
deleted-
forever.
The internet is forever.
It really is. Really
So
is.
even if you take it off, the Wayback Machine still exists. So
What's the Wayback Machine?
the Wayback Machine is essentially a website that you can literally choose a time frame in the past, and it'll revert the internet to that time frame. Kind of.
Stop.
Now, not everything will work, but it'll still you can still see what was out there at that
Wait
time.
a second. You're telling me I can freaking type that in and go back to like 1999,
Potentially. If it's-
1998 when I first had like an AOL address?
Yeah, but remember, it's not like actually reverting the entire your actual live internet.
Like, are we
but
going
you
back
are
in
gonna
the
you
chat
will, you will
rooms
be
and
able to see.
ASL in this thing?
Well, you can't do that, but you can you can go to those websites though. You can
Do you
go
even
out
know
to
what
see
that
it.
is?
I was born in '98, so no.
Like,
All right.
so
I need to school you for a second.
you've never had to deal with AOL.
No.
Do you know
Not
what
just
AOL?
AOL.
Wait, time out. Do you know what AOL stands for?
Nope.
I feel so old.
Tell me about it.
How old are you? Devin, you're older than...
I'm in my 40s, man.
Yeah, okay. You're like 5 or 6 years older than me.
Something like that, yeah. Pretty close.
I'm not, so.
Anyway, AOL is American Online. America Online.
Online?
Online.
It was a typo.
My
America
voice was
on-
definitely a typo.
No,
but anyway,
It was the first ever typo.
America
recorded on the
Online.
internet.
Basically, it was the way internet was paid for before I don't know, AT&T and all
Yeah.
those companies started
Is that where like dial-up and everything came from?
Well, it doesn't come
buddy.
from that, but it utilized.
I do remember dial-up.
Back then,
Everything
pretty
was-
much everything was dial-up, but
I distinctly remember. Distinctly? I don't even think that's a word.
Distinctly. I distinctly.
I think
remember.
distinctly.
Huh?
Distinctly.
Distinctly.
Yeah.
There you go. Something like that. I remember the sound that the dial-up. I remember that freaking sound.
I recently found that and actually downloaded a video of that.
What, the sound?
Mhm.
Oh, dude, you should do that as like
It's because
the intro or the outro of this video.
I've been having to do making a course about like the history of video games, and the internet, of course, is part of
Please,
that
wait,
history.
wait.
So
You're doing the history of video games. Please, for the love of God, tell me you put Duck Hunt in there.
it's not. I'm working on that video.
Okay.
That part right now.
It's not happened, but you're working on it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. So I'm currently on the part, or currently in the course where it is about Nintendo, like when it first came out.
Nice.
So like the first section was about like pre-video games, like the earliest days, very first ones, and then the next one is about like the first and second generation consoles and stuff. And now we're into the third generation, which is NES and
Okay. Back to what we were
System.
saying, ASL and chat rooms. This would never have flown in, I think, today's society.
Not ASL, AOL, but ASL was
No.
age.
I'm getting there. I'm schooling youngin here.
Wait, time out. Do you know what ASL is?
American Sign Language.
Okay, yes, but no.
I mean,
Yes,
you can't argue it.
but no.
In this context, do you know what ASL is?
So
In the context of AOL, do you know what ASL is?
when AOL was a thing, okay, there used to be chat rooms. This was not a good idea. I don't know why they thought, oh, this is a great idea. There was chat rooms that anybody could join in, and you just like jumped in and started talking to people and whatever. But there was this thing where it would be like, oh, ASL. Someone would ask you, hey, so and so, like they'd use your username. Hey, so and so, what's your ASL? ASL stands for age, sex, location. Meaning, let me break this down. Your age, what gender, because that was a thing back then, and your location. So literally, 12-year-old me is like, oh, my name's blah, 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 blah. I'm, 12 years old. I'm a male from...
And he just gave all his information to
Literally,
to
bro.
the
Like,
visitor.
and that was the thing that everybody did. It was like, I guess we were really a lot more innocent back then, I guess.
More like naive.
Okay, I'll go with that. We'll go with that. Naive sounds good. But it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, man, that was a horrible idea. Like, knowing what we know now about cybersecurity and the different ways people can hack you and stuff, like, that was stupid.
So that actually reminds me. So I've been watching, because I've been having to do a lot of research. I did a whole thing. I went down a rabbit trail about like the internet back in the 90s, like the mid-90s, when it was first becoming like available to the general public. And there was this one interview I saw of this guy who was trying to like explain the internet and how it works and all that. And he goes, yeah, so we've been experimenting and going through it, and we noticed that people are just not very mean, and they don't say very many bad things out there, and there's not very offensive out there. And I'm thinking like, dude, if only you knew what would happen just probably about 5 years after you said this. It's like,
That's so funny.
it's like, oh yeah, it's a very wholesome place out there in the internet. It's like,
Cut to 2025, and you got 12-year-olds in Call of Duty sitting there calling your mother all kind of every which name. And
it's like,
I'm just gonna title this episode "Back in My Day."
back in my
back
day.
in my day.
It's guys like lecturing Gen Z me about the internet back in the day.
Listen, him and I both remember where we were for 9/11. You had to read about it in a freaking history book.
I remember. Well, I don't remember, but I know where I was.
No.
Knowing where you
I
were is
watched
different
the
than
second
where.
plane hit. So, big difference.
And I probably begged my mom for snackies and a diaper change when the second plane hit.
Your mom's freaking out. You're like, uppies.
It's like, no. The towers are going downies.
It's like, oh. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Bro!
Hey.
This is our humor. This is called Tart Talk, right? This isn't like serious talk.
Yeah, I feel like Mufasa now. I'm surrounded by idiots.
That was Scar, by the way, not Mufasa.
Oh, that's what I meant. Okay, that movie was in my time, not your time. So shut
That
it.
movie was my time.
It was before you were born.
Way before you were born. That movie came out in like 91,
Did it really?
92.
I think,
No, I don't think
it was,
so.
it was like mid-90s, but you were still not born.
It's still my time. I grew up watching that movie.
What? Well, the growing up in is still before
You want to talk about growing up watching that movie? I babysat myself watching that movie. My mom showed me how to hit on the
Yes.
VCR.
Hey,
Stop.
you gotta Google this.
Rewind.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where's
I
your
got
phone?
I got sick of that movie.
Where's your phone? Google when that came out, because I feel like it wasn't
find out.
that.
If I'm not mistaken, it was 93 or 94.
I mean, you might be right. It's like
Because I remember watching it when I was a tiny tot.
when were you born? Year?
91.
91?
I am
Cut that out.
Maybe.
1994.
94. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was before my time, but still relevant to my time.
4 years before you were even thought.
I wasn't even a cell swimming around yet.
I knew it. I knew it. I wasn't going to say it, but I knew someone was going to. No, seriously. My parents used to not even have to babysit me. They would literally stick me in front of a TV. Here's Lion King. Here's a stack of Disney movies. I knew how to hit stop and rewind on the VCR.
What's that?
I knew
Now, don't you lie to me. Don't you lie to us like that.
I
You know you know what a
VCR is.
rewind is. You're not that old or that young.
I had a VCR and VHS tapes and everything growing
like-
up. So.
Watching me was probably a breeze.
I remember.
Did they still use? Were they still using cassettes by the time you started listening to like music on things?
No, so by the time I was listening to music, the was like the Walkman or whatever that played the CDs and stuff.
Oh, the
Those
CD
were
version.
probably going out, and
so
like
for us, by the time our first Walkmans were cassette tapes.
yeah, so like those ones it was going to like
Okay, riddle me this though.
Hey, I need you to sit back just a little bit. Your luscious beard covers his entire face, so all I see is beard, and then a continuation of his beard. So it just looks like one giant beard.
So
we are one.
do you? We
That
are
makes
one. Riddle me this. Why? Do you remember the old 1980s, early 90s Walkman headset? Right, the little,
No.
it's a little piece of metal.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the two little things.
Yeah.
How did we go from those small things to these big, huge, massive things?
They're wireless.
But even that, it's like,
You know what's funny?
because remember everything in the 80s and 90s were like extra large.
Yeah.
And we're always and then
Then
the big
the
deal
Walkmans.
and the big deal was getting everything smaller, and now everything's getting bigger again.
Yeah, well, like denim and stuff is coming back, like as a fashion thing, like
Yeah.
jean jackets and stuff like that. Stuff that was popular
Although
in the
that-
'90s. A lot of that stuff's coming back.
I know.
Apparently the mullet
Bell
thing gonna
bottoms
come back too.
is coming back.
Funny story about the mullet. Did you know Florida is the mullet of the United States?
Yes. How dare you?
I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture of it later.
Anyway,
Shake that image.
I'm just. There are certain things that are from back then that should not. Why is it always the worst things that are come back?
Because it's edgy.
I don't get it.
Well, you know what's funny? I heard Jinko jeans was making a comeback too.
Yeah, I did it. So did I.
I-
hated
if
those.
you-
I
if
thought
you
those
wanna-
things were stupid.
I
back
can
then.
understand why you would hate those because one pant leg would swallow your whole body.
I mean, I never wore them, so it's like I always thought they were dumb.
It's like
Even on
if
the
you,
people
if you
that.
want to see really dumb fashion, have you guys ever like watched a fashion show before?
Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's like where the real stupid fashion is.
You're talking about the fashion runways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, those
There's
things.
a,
I have a feeling it's those runways are not actual.
Sorry,
It's got to be a troll.
my
Those
balls
things
are
gotta
still
be-
intact. I've never watched one of those.
Well, I watched it because there was a
I said that just to be manly.
Yeah.
I'm ultra manly. I've never watched one of those. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, there's a YouTuber. His name's Daz Games.
Okay.
And he plays a That makes sense. But he plays a lot of games, but he also does reaction videos, and someone finally prompted him to react to a fashion show.
Okay.
And you had someone coming out wearing a swimming pool, like a kiddie pool. Yeah, no joke, an inflatable kiddie pool.
The whole thing?
The whole thing. Literally, a hole cut out for her face, and she's shoved her face.
Oh, wait.
And is carrying this thing out while wearing it.
She's not wearing it like a hula hoop. She's wearing it like an actual...
Yeah, so it's like a 6 foot, like 3 foot deep inflatable swimming pool.
Really?
Yep. And she just walks out wearing it. And then you had someone who looked like the nipple of a baby bottle. Literally. Like,
that guy's a giant tit.
I don't get it.
And then you got like a couple more people looking like they wore an entire body condom or something.
And people get paid
a lot of money.
God awful amounts of money for that.
Yeah. And like, imagine being the like the models, and like you're in the back going like, I have to wear this?
I chose the wrong profession, man.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, speaking of choosing the wrong profession, you might want to cut this. I don't know if you're going to cut this out or not. You might want to.
Everything's staying.
There's a certain website that is known to man where women are selling their farts in mason jars and making 6 figures a month. Pisses me off.
Only flatulence.
Probably just destroyed the mics. That was great. That's what OF stands for. I never knew. Everybody kept saying OF. I don't know what that means.
Oh, there's only fans. There's only feet. Only flatulence.
only feet is where Quentin Tarantino goes.
Yeah.
But funny enough, so like this is a real conversation I had with my wife.
That's business auditions.
Yeah.
Cool.
But this is like a real conversation my wife and I had, where it was inspired by. Actually, I won't say his name.
Good call.
But a family member of hers, who is now mine because we're married. He has 2 naked guinea pigs, and this guy, he's a war vet. Like he actually fought in the Israeli army, and then he also fought in the American Marine Corps.
Wait a second. Naked guinea pigs?
Like hairless guinea pigs.
Like hairless cats?
Yes, but guinea pigs.
I've never even heard of such.
And
anyways,
naked mole rats.
Yeah, but larger.
Mm.
But yeah, he's got 2 naked guinea pigs, and so we were talking about it. I was like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna start an OnlyFans. But it's going to be with a bunch of naked guinea pigs, and that's it. We'll dress them up in like lingerie and give them like little toys. And then at the end, like you pay your subscription to come and look at these naked guinea pigs, but then you can pay a fee and you can adopt one.
Hey, there you go.
And we'll send it to you like all packaged up with a.
Do you know that website was actually started as like an alternative to, I think, what is it?
It was alternative to YouTube.
No.
Or like very.
No, it was an alternative to like Twitch or something like that. Not Twitch. What's the other one?
I don't think it's Twitch.
It might have been.
Twitch is the live stream.
Okay, yeah. So I think it was that website was literally created as an alternative to Twitch. It's just all the adult stars decided to.
It basically turned into the Reddit version of.
Yeah.
So basically, because what happened was when you like do like YouTube and stuff, or when you do like Twitch or anything, like you have to get a certain amount of viewers and subscribers, and of course on Twitch like that they can like pay you or whatever. But if you're like using YouTube as an example, right? If you have to grow your channel to a certain amount of subscribers, have a certain amount of watch hours, and then they deem it reasonable to run ads on your channel, and then they get paid to run the ads, they skim off their share, which is like 70%, and then they give the rest to you. OnlyFans was meant to be a workaround for that for content creators, where if you were like do stand-up comedy or you were a musician or an artist or something, you could just make your own content, put it out there, and people who wanted to view it or buy it could subscribe to you. And they just, you get paid directly for the people who want to see you. The one problem was they didn't think to include, no sexual content or nudity in the guidelines. So
and they still don't. Like, they could have stopped that early on.
Yeah.
That's something that they could have said, oh, this is becoming a problem. Let's put rules in here or guidelines, and they didn't.
It was actually funny because
as with everything in the internet, eventually it just becomes porn.
Yeah.
Rule 34 is undefeated.
Yeah. But it was actually funny. I think it was in 2023. Because I think OnlyFans sold and someone else bought it. And he was actually gonna get rid of all the sexual content and stop paying out all like the porn stars on there.
Mm-hmm.
And there was so much backlash to it, like, oh, they're putting out sex workers and stuff, and they're not going to be able to function anymore.
Sex workers.
Yeah, like where I'm from, we just call them prostitutes.
I'm a performer.
You're a stripper, Cinnamon. Sit down. I almost made him spit.
Funny enough, he actually looks like a cinnamon, doesn't he?
Ginger, more like it.
Yeah.
Paprika.
Without pasty is, we could call him ginger ale.
That's your freaking stage name from now on.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
Ginger ale.
That's great.
I prefer ginger beer though.
Me too. It's
Same
good.
difference.
No. I haven't been able to find our favorite kind though.
Which one? That Australian one?
I don't remember what
The one that was in the glass bottles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's at Publix, dude.
Yeah.
I've been looking there. They don't have them.
Do you have the one close to you, or?
I've looked at.
I was gonna say didn't they just put a Publix right by you over
Dude,
there?
it's literally right down the street.
Like a new one,
I
right?
went to there. I just went there the other day and they don't have them.
So over where
They have
I
other
live-
ginger ale, but they don't have that.
So
I think it's
over where
called
I
like
live,
Thunderbird or something like that.
Yeah, over where I
Yeah,
live, they
something like
got them all the time.
So I don't know which.
But I've got like
I gotta just find out which Publix specifically have them, and just go there all the time to get them.
I'll double check, but I can let you know. I got I think 3 or 4 Publixes within a 2-mile radius of me.
Well, I mean it's Publix in Florida, so
Yeah. you're
Publix
not
is the
wrong.
herpes of Florida. They go everywhere.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
hey,
How dare you besmirch Publix up in here?
I'm not besmirching it. I'm
I
just
am-
saying.
I am
You
a-
called it herpes. What?
I am-
That's besmirching
I
it.
I am a little disappointed in them though.
Why?
All that huge, what was it, petition to bring back the storm cakes or hurricane cakes,
Mm-hmm.
and nothing happened.
Nothing happened with that.
Like 40,000 people signed that sucker.
I'm one of them because you
Yeah.
sent it to me and didn't give me
Yeah.
a choice. You're like, sign this right now. I'm like, oh, okay, all right. I thought our friendship was on the line for that. Sign it right now, or
like-
we're not friends.
It was.
He gives it to Josh, and he's like, sign it. Josh's like, hold on, let me read over. And Devin's like, sign it.
I said, sign it, son.
He's like,
It's like,
did I ask or tell?
I did. I don't recall asking.
I thought
you
the
to do it.
military policy was don't ask, don't tell.
Not anymore. That happened. Obama got rid of that one. Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama. Dude, did y'all see? Listen, credit where credit's due. Okay, I know we're not supposed to do Pollux. Pollux. We're not doing Pollux here.
No pollen here.
No pops.
Did y'all see that commercial one time with Obama? And he was dipping a cookie in milk and it like broke off. Like the one thing you don't want to happen if you're dipping your cookie in milk, it's like, aw. And he was he had that like sad look on his face. He goes, man, thanks, Obama. And it was literally Obama doing it. I was like, yo, I appreciate a man that can laugh at himself.
It's like,
That was back when it was actually politically okay to do that.
Well,
And
he
then,
was
of
the
course-
president back then, I think.
Well, he was a president, but I mean,
Because everybody was blaming Obama for everything.
yeah,
Literally
well,
everything.
yeah. But I mean, like
You stubbed your
all
toe. Thanks, Obama.
throughout- Yeah, I mean, so like
he did
all
become.
throughout-
It did become quite a meme.
Yeah, there was.
Well,
Like,
I've still heard it too. I still hear it every once in a while.
Yeah, there was a back there throughout like history, like this would happen all the time. Like you ever hear Ronald Reagan on the debate stage for his, I want to say it was his second term, and he was like talking to like
Maybe.
the moderator asked something about like the age difference, and the first guy, he's like, look, we're not going to make it about age. We just want to solve the problems. And Ronald Reagan goes on this whole spiel. He's like, yes, I'm definitely not going to mention the fact that my age and experience makes me more qualified than my younger opponent or whatever.
No, so the way he did it, because I remember that. Well, I don't remember. I'm old, not that old.
He's like,
That's immediately where I went. I was there.
I was like, I was the moderator.
I was the moderator. No, I was. I remember. Basically, he was basically like, I don't think age is an issue, and we shouldn't be putting my opponent's youth and inexperience as a reason to discount
That dude
him.
was a solid gangster, bro.
Oh, man. So
After he got shot, did you see the balloon when the balloon popped? And dude's reading from the prompt and didn't miss a beat. Goes
missed
me.
Yeah.
And then just kept going. I'm like, yo, that dude was a straight gangster.
I mean,
Oh, did you get to watch that Disneyland? Did you watch it all?
Yes, I did.
Did you see Ronald Reagan on there?
Yeah, he was on there for a second, but that was a
Yeah.
really good documentary, dude.
Yeah.
That was a great find. Like, that was very. I thought Disney in Orlando was the first one.
What?
I really did. I don't know a lot about Disney. Okay, forgive me. My wife's probably gonna slap me for that one, but he looks like he's gonna
I
slap
hope
me.
she does.
I legit thought the one in Orlando was the first one.
I'm gonna message her right now.
Oh, you're a turd, bro.
no, you gotta wait until this video uploads, so that when she
No, I want to
watches
know
it.
because I want to know what her response is. I want to know.
No, because I thought the one in LA is smaller, correct?
Yes.
So I thought the first one was the big. I don't know. You know, I thought the one in Orlando was the first one. So they're sitting there, they're talking about the orange groves and stuff, and I was like, oh yeah, Florida's full of orange groves, especially back then. And then I'm looking around the area that they're building, and I'm like, that does not look like Orlando in the early 60s and all that. Not that I know what that looks like, but I've seen some historical photos. So I'm like,
That's a very strong coffee flavor.
was it?
Yeah.
They make ones without coffee.
I mean, I like coffee.
Well,
He has these like. Okay, it's your house. I'm not picking that up. You should leave it for your wife.
Just leave it.
Shoot.
Unfortunately, this is my.
I was gonna say she don't come in.
She's not gonna care. She's gonna look at it and be like, slob.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has these like coffee dip pouches or whatever. It's like they're not nicotine. It's just like coffee grounds in a pouch.
Energy, pure energy.
It's just for caffeine. And he let me try one.
What do you think?
It's not bad. I might go if I get them. I might go a different route than the orange flavor.
So they've got so many different flavors. I would honestly, like, being a truck driver, like, I have to stay focused. I have to stay like, dude. So they have certain. Those are only at certain gas stations, or you can get them on Amazon, or you can get them at their website.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the places that it said you can get them is at Murphy USA, Walmart's gas station.
Okay.
So I go there. They're like, oh yeah, we've got those caffeine pouches, but it's not that brand. It's this brand. It's called. It's a different brand. Mm-hmm. He showed it to me. One pouch contained 200 milligrams of caffeine. I was like, God, dude, I'd be sitting there scratching my skin, like ready to like. Ugh.
It's like, I don't know why I'm so wired.
Well, someone will be driving by and they'll see the truck just.
What's wrong with that guy?
Speaking of truck driving stuff, for that documentary, what did you think about all the heavy equipment stuff that they were doing?
That was so cool. It really was.
Yeah.
Like the old cranes that they had that were just literally on the back of truck bodies, and you see them lifting something up and the whole truck move. I'm like,
yep. And then,
oh.
Or then they use it to get down. They just have them grab the rope and they just come back down.
I was looking at that going, never
again.
Nowadays, someone would shut an entire job site down if that happened.
Oh yeah, they should. And that one truck that like.
Every time he
that
points,
one truck,
he's like, over there.
That one truck that that flips.
I'm gonna do it.
That one that flipped and the guy almost got crushed.
Yeah.
That was just like, man.
Dude, but that old equipment, I mean, and look, the stuff that they built back then lasted a long freaking time, dude.
What did you think about them moving that big old boat with little dinghies and ropes?
Oh, that was funny. I was like, y'all gonna be there all day. Y'all gonna be there all day trying to move that thing with little dinghies like that. Giant steam paddle boat.
You know about little dinghies, don't you?
No, I don't. I sold my boat.
On OnlyFans?
I said boat, not butt.
Are you sure?
We have derailed.
Yep.
That's the whole point of this podcast.
Yeah, this is... Listen.
It's like we just talk. That's it.
Allegedly, you were going to go on a rant.
Yeah, you had a rant you wanted to go on.
Oh! Hot take. Okay.
We'll be the judge on how hot it actually is.
I need the, like, mira, right here. Look at my face. If you're a scammer, or if you're...
You gotta zoom in, like, right here.
Shh. If you're a scammer or
I'm
you
gonna lick
steal
you
from
next time.
people on the internet, you are a hot piece of garbage. And I hope you
time
lose
out.
everything.
I thought this was a hot take.
It's like
This is just truth.
I think the
Okay,
only
look,
people
hold
you're
on.
offending are the scammers.
Well, good. I hope they're offended.
It's like-
Screw you, bro, and everything you stand for. You freaking hot piece of garbage trash.
Were you scammed?
Dude, my number got sold.
Well,
No, my phone for the last week has been ringing non-freaking stop. I've gotten at least 20 text messages a day and about 30 to 100 phone calls each day for the last week.
get delete me.
We're not
Sponsor us,
sponsored.
please.
No.
Please sponsor us.
No,
Please
just
sponsor us.
answer the phone.
No.
Answer the phone.
Dude, listen to what happened today. I literally, guy calls. I hit the end button. Calls back immediately.
Right, which
Excuse me.
usually for us, right? Because we don't answer random numbers. That's like, oh, someone knows me, is trying to get a hold of me, right?
No. After you've been dealing with this for the last week, I'm like, I don't care. Click.
Yeah, leave a message.
He calls a third time. Dude, I lost it. I answered the phone and I said, bro, take the hint. And I said some not nice words.
So,
I
what
said,
did they
take
say?
the hint.
Was it a recording?
No, I don't know who it was. All I heard was myself saying, yo, idiot, take the hint, and hung up.
Maybe Habibi just wanted to wish you a happy Valentine's Day early.
I hope Scammer Payback Pierogi finds every single one of you and puts you all out of business.
See,
There was one time I got called by someone claiming to be some Indian dude claiming to be the.
Hello, my name is Dave.
Yes. Do
No, it ain't.
Yes, we are here to talk to you about the IRS. Like, we are with
The IRS?
Yeah, we are the IRS, and you owe us money. I was like, okay, so first off, do you know that the IRS does not call? They work through paper.
You said that?
Yeah.
What'd he say?
He's like, oh, no, we are the IRS. Like, sure, okay. It's like, I can't even
Please tell me
this was
you
years-
kept him on the
this-
line and just wasted his time.
I did. It was,
Oh.
but it was years ago, so I don't remember exactly how it went down, but...
So this is what I do, right? Because I was
So that's my hot take for the day because honestly...
the hot take that isn't even a hot take.
Whatever.
Everyone hates grammars.
Well,
So I guess except for the old people, that's what they're always giving them money.
Like the
them
African-
poor old
African
people, bro.
princes.
I feel so
Yeah.
bad. Them people work their whole life, got a stacked 401k and get like 50 grand taken out of nowhere.
Yeah.
All because some stupid scammer in another country wants to freaking... Oh, dude,
So-
don't get me started, dude.
so-
It makes
so-
me so freaking mad.
But yet they complain about us being not smart. Just saying.
Yeah.
Well, in their defense, how many people do they actually get each month? I mean, I watch this guy on YouTube, and he does this stuff all the time. And there's like, he'll get those people to admit, oh yeah, we make like $25,000 a month or $30,000 a month or whatever. They make a lot of money off scamming, and it's mostly old people or gullible people.
Yeah.
But
I don't. Part of me wonders though.
They do that bullcrap though. They're like, oh, we're from the IRS. If you don't pay us X amount of money, we're gonna get a warrant for your arrest.
Yeah.
Try me.
I would have been like,
Try
oh, well,
me.
when you
Matter of
come
fact,
knocking on my door
try
with that warrant,
Jesus,
I'll
not
open the door.
me.
Right.
Until then, you ain't getting nothing.
Right. So that's like, this is what I started doing, right? Because I had the very similar problem. I would get like dozens of texts every day.
I thought I was getting a call right there. I was about to lose it.
Oh man,
Let me
if you
answer.
started,
Please let me
we
answer.
would have been
Please
like,
let me
let's do
answer.
it. Let's do it live.
It's like, F it, we're doing it live. We'll do it live.
Sorry, you were saying.
So, I used to get like dozens of phone calls a day, dozens of texts a day, and my general thing was like, all right, just ignore it, let it go to voicemail, and they'll eventually realize that I'm not, it's just not gonna work. Yeah, no, that didn't work. So I started messing with them. It's like, I don't need delete me because if you save my phone number and you call me, like, I'm just gonna screw with you. I'm not giving you nothing. So it's like, I would start messing with them, right? Do you know about like the new scam that's going around now?
Which one?
The toll one?
No, so it's actually
No.
it's actually newer than that one. You'll get like these random texts that are very, very generic, like like, oh hey, have a great weekend.
Oh,
Like we actually we went to Epic Universe at Universal once,
Yeah.
and I got one of those texts that was like, hey Jack, have a great weekend. I was like, well, my name ain't Jack, and who the heck will text me when I'm not at work to say have a great weekend?
Right?
It's like nobody that I work with does that. So, like, they'll text you, and then usually that's designed to get a response of like, like, hey, I think you got the wrong number or whatever, and then they'll be like, oh, okay, my bad, and then they'll text you again like, oh, I hope I didn't disturb your weekend, I hope everything's good or whatever, and then it's designed to get you talking and act like they're trying to make friends or whatever, and then share.
I'm a Nigerian prince. I need money.
Yeah, and so I would get those texts, and I would just start screwing with them. Someone was like, I got a text one time that was like, what was it? They were like, hey, how does steak on Friday sound?
You buying?
Yeah, I literally said,
You buying?
I recognized it for what it was, and so I showed my wife, and I'm like, hey, steaks on Friday sounds great, but I'm a little short on cash. Can you pay? And then they were like, hi, is this Lindsay or whatever? I'm like,
Why is it always Lindsay?
right. Right, and so they're like,
That's because Lindsay's the gullible one. She ain't the older one. That's the gullible. She's a blonde.
yeah. But it was like, oh, is this Lindsay? I'm like, no, but I'm a sucker for free steak. I was like, if I'll go out with anyone if they give me steak.
If you're offering,
Yeah.
why
And
would I say no?
They were like, oh, I was hoping to, I was trying to reach out to Lindsay or whatever. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. It's like, I hope everything's okay. I didn't disrupt anything. I was like, well, you promised me steak, and you're not giving me steak. So,
Well, now you've ruined my life.
Now my day has been disrupted. And so then they start texting, and they were like, I can't remember the name, and I can't look it up because my phone's the camera right now, but it was like, I'm like,
makes a lot of sense.
I'm like, Jamie Smith from, who lives in LA, and I'm from Singapore. I'm like, what Singaporean is named Jamie Smith?
It's always Singapore.
Right?
You sound like you just said Singaporean. I'm like, what is that?
What is is it Singaporean? Singapore.
You sing along to it.
You sing about porn?
It's a musical.
It's a musical.
It's like, what songs do they sing? Baby Got Back. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like Baby Shark.
I like the big. Never mind.
Just like Baby Shark was a stinking scam.
Yeah. But yeah, so like they're like talking about it, and I was like, okay, Jamie Smith, who lives in LA but is from Singapore. Sounds a little weird, but okay, I'm not one to judge. I'm just messing with this person. She's like, well, where do you live? I was like,
I'd have gave her a fake address. I'd have been like, oh, right here.
Give him the address to the White House.
No, I literally said I live.
I'm the president's butler.
I don't even think I gave a name. I said I live with mole people from underground. Literally just like that, from underground. And she goes, I don't understand. I was like, yeah, I live in underground. She's like, why are they underground? I was like,
because they're mole.
I literally
people.
said two different texts. Mole people. It's their natural habitat. And then this person replies, I don't understand. I'm like, I sent them a gif of just a mole just digging around. Just a mole digging around. I was like this, but human form. Yeah, and then Jamie Smith from Singapore, who lives in LA, never replied to me. And then there was one more, which I don't.
They're never any fun.
Yeah,
I'll be
that
honest,
one.
there was a couple times where I got sick of like hitting the ignore button, so I wouldn't answer it and say anything. There was one person. Now I'll give this person credit. Like, it was an insurance company. What had happened was, it's not exactly a scam, but the scammers are getting the wrath for it because it pisses me off. What happened was somebody started a company, and instead of putting their area code 409, they put 407 with my phone number.
Oh.
So now my phone has been blowing up from insurance companies, carriers, brokers. Somebody started a trucking company, basically. And they put my phone number instead of their phone number. Literally, my phone has been nonstop off the hook. So one lady I answered, and I had been so, like, I was on the edge of snapping, but I was like, let me just try to be nice and nicely ask this person if they will stop calling me. So the lady answered, I answered, the lady's really sweet. Hey, is this so-and-so? And I'm like, no, it's not. I said, listen, let me stop you there before you give me your whole spiel. I said, my number got put in wrong as someone else's number. Someone else put my number instead of their number, and my phone's been going off the hook from every insurance company in the United States, from every broker, from every freight factoring company that is like, I can get you paid today and blah, 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 blah. Like, do you need drivers? Do you need this? Do you need that? And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. She's like, I can delete you from our system, but I can't promise you that they'll stop calling. She's like, because I can delete you from my system and my company won't call you anymore. She's like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And I've talked to a couple of people like in the industry, and I'm like, how do I fix this? Yeah, I'm to the point now where if this doesn't get fixed by Saturday, I'm changing my freaking number. Like I'm fed up with it.
Who knows? This could be a blessing. You can get so much joy out of messing with these people.
I really hope someone calls.
See, this is what
while we're in the middle of this, because then y'all can have all the joy.
Oh,
look, right there.
I do it.
Wait, is it a text?
Hello, this is. I'm going to say his name because I don't know. This is Roy from such and such insurance. I'm not going to say the name just in case. On the off chance. Come on, where did it go? Oh, where'd it go?
It was a voicemail, right?
No.
Yeah. That's
text message. Hello, this 62 text messages.
Is it the text? It's got the phone, not the message one.
Oh, maybe. This is such and such. If you would like to have an insurance quote, kindly give us a call so we can assist you further. Kindly stop calling my mother freaking phone.
See, all you got to do is just start saying yes. And when someone's like, hey, what's your quote? Just name something obnoxious, like $42,000.
And 54 cents.
Yes.
Make sure you put the cents on there.
Yes.
Look,
specifically.
Look at my missed calls for today. Just today.
Yeah, that's what mine used to
all
look
the
like.
red.
That's what mine used to look like for a while.
Like, this is...
Your love.
This is... Look. This is all just yesterday. This is just yesterday right here. Look at all that. All that.
That's what my call log used to look like. But this is what I actually found out about scammers. These aren't like independent like people just sitting in like their own space at home or whatever trying to scam you. They're like a bunch of people who go to the same building and just start trying to do it individually.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah.
So like
A lot of times they have like rows and rows of phones,
right?
And they just.
Here's the thing. I started doing that. I started messing with people, and I'm down to like.
I was fixing to say you started doing opening your own scam
people.
page.
I was ready to throw them a hook.
We scam scammers, right?
Hey.
Okay, if you're scamming scammers, that's different.
No, but like I just started messing with them, and what I think happened is, you'll start like scamming them or whatever, or they'll start trying to scam you. And if you just mess with them, they'll like start talking to each other like, "Hey, don't call that number. He's a waste of time. He's not gonna bother you." So now I'm down to like the one odd phone call or the one odd text message like every other week now because I just started screwing these people. I think the last one. Did I send you the last one that I got?
I don't think so.
The last one I got was like it was literally "How are you?" Just a random text message from a number I don't recognize. I think it had like an Alabama area code or something.
Alabama.
Yeah, and it literally was just the word "how," the letter R, and the letter U. How are you? I was actually proud of myself for this one because can you actually try to pull it up on your phone through the signal? Because I can't look at the screenshot. I want to read it out loud.
Did you send it to me?
Yeah, I sent it either to the group chat or to you.
I was gonna say.
I think I might have sent it to you.
Dude, you know how far back it was?
Search for that.
It wasn't actually that long ago. Go here. All media. Let's look at that. There we go. Yep, I got it right here.
Oh, this guy finds it in 2.5 seconds. It's ridiculous.
Someone's
actually, yeah, it's that younger generation that knows how to use technology better than us.
So they said, "How are you?" And I was very proud of myself because I just improvised this one. I didn't plan anything. I didn't even know what I was going to say to mess with this person, so I just started typing, and this is what came out. Existence is futile. Life is pointless. We're born, we wither away.
I do remember this one.
Yeah, we're born, we wither away, we die. We take nothing with us. What's the point? We can't avoid death. Why build anything? why do anything? When death is going to take it all away from us, there is no reason for existing at all. That is why I will burn myself alive at the top of the Empire State Building tonight. No one can stop me. The one thing I can do is make my death a spectacle. Make sure everyone talks about it for centuries. I'll see you in hell, you dirty bastard.
And then he replied.
And then, I had to do some research with this one. They replied with Cow Nima.
Let me see.
Literally, is Cow Nima. So that's apparently, I had to do some digging on this one because I didn't even know what this was.
Chow.
Yeah. I think.
Chow, you inbred swine.
Is it Chow? I think it's pronounced cow.
No, that's Italian.
No,
that's Italian.
No,
that's Chinese.
It ended up being Chinese. It was.
Oh,
it was the,
yeah.
It was the phonetic way of writing Chinese.
Is inbred spelled B-R-E-A-D?
Inbred.
Yeah, it's in between two buns.
So yeah, they replied Cow Nima, which I had to look this up. Apparently, the literal translation is like hairy donkey or hairy horse or something like that, which is the Chinese word for llama. That's how they describe llama.
Basically, he's like yo mama.
No, so what actually was, because China actually heavily censors internet over there, and so if you swear in the internet, it'll just like that censor it. Like no one can read it on any platform. So Cow Nima was used as a slang term to say F your mother, but because the literal translation is like hairy horse or whatever, or llama, it gets around the censor. So that was how they could cuss each other out while getting around the Chinese
weird,
censorship.
China's weird.
So after figuring this out, I then went to Google Translate and typed in to get it to translate to Chinese. It said, F your mother, I'm taking her with me, and your ancestors.
And your ancestors.
This guy just crapped on not only this guy and his whole lineage, but his ancestors as well.
The ancestors was my idea, though.
Yeah, that was his idea.
Listen. Never mind.
It was. I have so much fun with these people. The one before that, they were like, oh, that was actually where the Have a Great Weekend one came from. And I was like, my weekend is...
If you text me or call me and you're offering steak, you can call me Lindsay, you can call me whatever name you want. I just don't call me late for dinner.
Right.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, the one before that was just like...
no cheap steak either.
The one before that was like...
Chris only.
There you go.
The one before that was like, like have a great weekend or whatever. And I said, honestly, life is terrible and it just sucks. I hope my meth addiction finally takes me out. The guy... It took the dude 30 minutes later, the guy replied with a single question mark.
Huh?
To which I replied,
That was the texting version of oh.
Yeah, dude.
wait, what?
This guy sat there for probably 30 minutes going, how do I respond to that?
Right.
Like asking his buddies, like, bro, what do you do with that?
To which then I replied, I said, yeah, I'm doubling the dose tonight. It's time for it all to end. I'm also leaving you a full syringe in case you want to Romeo and Juliet this thing. And he never replied after that.
I wonder why.
But why not?
Funny. What's funny though, what to your point about him, like how they will have like these just lines of phone numbers and start going down the line.
Mm-hmm.
There was like one time I got one of those scammer texts, and I said, "Yeah, sorry, I don't have any of that right now. So here's a picture of a leaf that looks like a fish instead." And literally, my mother-in-law saw a leaf in her yard and was like, "That looks like a fish," and took a picture of it and sent it to my wife. So when I got that,
I need to see this now.
yeah, well, I could show it to you when I get my phone afterwards. But literally, like, I had my wife send it to me, and I just sent the whole spiel. Later on, my dad gets that same text, so he sends the exact same thing. And then my mom gets the text and she does it. Then my sisters get the text and they do it. So the guy, the Cow Nima guy, who replied with that.
Wait a second. You're saying that this guy texted your family?
So that the fish.
And you
leaf,
all sent him the same thing.
So the fish. Yeah. So the fish leaf that happened, right? That was like the first instance that kind of like started it all. So yeah, like he texted me, didn't get anywhere with me. So then he texts my dad, and then repeats the same thing. And he literally went down the line, dude, we all don't have the same last name.
I would love to see your dad on a scam call like that. Just
letting
him have it.
And then, the Cow Nima guy, who I was like the whole, existence is futile type thing.
Yeah.
like he got the same text, and my dad was like, "Hey, copy and paste it into the group chat so I can send it to him." And so, bro, the very next guy he texted replied the exact same thing, and then funny enough, nobody else got the text. The guy quit after that.
You guys just made a scammer like end his whole career. He's like, I can't do this. I'm not cut out for this.
They threw him in a muddy hole for not getting for continuously getting the same thing. Right. That was his punishment.
Stop texting the addicts.
It's like their little sweatshop was just not.
You know
good
what?
enough.
You've inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
You've inspired me.
Let me go through my phone. I have like a bunch of like really weird or funny pictures. And
No,
I'll just send them to you and like just send them like one every once in a while. I got one that was like an ad for like face cream or whatever, said it was gonna make you more beautiful. I found a picture of like the most fugly woman in existence.
Do you still?
Was it Gorlock?
Wait, do you still?
Probably.
Question.
You know who I'm talking about?
Do you still like?
Probably not.
Do you
But
keep the texts? Do you keep those texts or do you delete them?
I delete them if they don't reply because I got a lot of
So
like.
you should keep a couple of them, like the best ones, and just every once in a while, I'm still thinking about you.
Yeah.
See, this is why you and me are amateurs, and why this dude is a legend.
So
because he's gonna randomly remember that this person texted him, and he's gonna text him back like 3 months later and be like, "I'm still thinking about you."
I should have done that to like that one chick. Be like, "Excuse me, I was promised steak."
That's great.
But yeah, so like it was actually funny. I didn't think about it at the time, but that again, the Cal Nima dude. When I ended that text, he's like, "You should have ended that with, so how are you, Pookie?" I was like, "All right." I was like, "I gotta take some notes."
I'm telling you, that's why he's a legend.
And the scammer calls are so funny too, because like I'll answer it in like the worst ways possible. I literally
like Ron's Mortuary and Pizzeria.
No, like
yesterday's loss is today's sauce.
No, like way worse than that. I'll be like, thank you. You know, I'll answer and be like, "Thank you for calling the Guinea Pig Semen Packing Facility. You jack it, we pack it. How can I help you?" Silence on the line, and then I'm like, "Hello," and I get the iPhone thing, the doot doot doot. I'm like, I guess they didn't want to do business.
I need you to put that in subtitles so people can see that. That's. Oh, God. Wait, who's editing?
He's editing.
Oh, he's editing.
Okay.
No,
whoever's editing needs to.
It's like I just have so much fun with that,
Oh,
and then they don't call anymore.
It's like
I wonder why,
it's like,
bro.
It's like Joe's crematorium. You kill him, we cook him.
It's like I could just imagine that, like you know, you're on the phone, like thinking you're gonna get, you know, a few $100 out of somebody, and it's like, "Oh, thank you for calling the Guinea Pig Semen Packing Facility," and it's like,
Dude, your eyes. His eyes just got super wide.
just like, "Hello?"
or what? What if it's more like, again?
if I got one of those,
I already talked to these people.
I had it all planned out too, because I was hoping to have a conversation with them. So it's like, so they'd be like, "Oh, like guinea pigs, like you guys like breed them or something?" It's like, "No, we drink it." There's great health benefits.
It's like, look, protein is protein,
right? I was prepared to mentally traumatize this dude.
You're mentally traumatizing me, my guy.
I never even got so much as a hello out of him.
It's like,
hello.
Like,
now we do have to sort it between clear and darker. So
yeah, the ones that have
we're
blood in it are
traumatizing
no
this
good.
dude over here. This is his first episode, and he's already going to be like, "I'm good, but I don't need to be on this show anymore."
I think I'm gonna take a hiatus next week.
Bro's gonna be in the shower tonight. Just
I feel dirty.
I feel so dirty.
He's got the loop.
It's
like,
come on!
And then his wife is going to come in and say, "So you thought Disneyland was the second one?"
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be good times. I'll be following up on that, by the way.
Did you text her?
Oh, yeah.
What'd she say?
She's like, so I asked her, "Did you know your husband thought Disneyland was the second one, Bill?" And she's like, "No." What did he think the Disney World was the first one? I'm like, "Yep." He's like, So I'll be definitely following up on a Sunday.
Great. I'm going to go home and she's going to be like, you're an idiot. She's going to be like, did you really think that?
She's probably gonna hit you with that. I'm not mad.
I'm just disappointed.
Disappointed.
I'm just severely disappointed in you. Well, look.
No, she's gonna look. She's gonna do the whole.
We have Disney passes, right?
Yes.
We have Disney passes for her, not for me.
It could be for you though.
I have fun while we're there. Don't get me wrong. Hold on, in case she watches
He spends
this.
his whole time talking to the otters.
Only at Animal Kingdom. And only for like a split second, because then she's like, come on, let's go. I'm like, no, I need to talk to my other people.
Well, can't get them on Everest, so.
Oh, no, I will not go on Everest. Absolutely not.
Oh, yeah.
Is it a thing about roller coasters, or is it just about Everest itself?
I just forgot. I'm with two pansies here when it comes to stinking roller coasters.
Listen, it throws my equilibrium off.
It's supposed to as a roller coaster.
No. No thanks.
You
Hard no.
So fast. You're like, it's supposed to. It's a roller coaster. Hey, but be proud of me because I did ride the Velocicoaster when you told me to.
This is true.
Okay, look. Which is you can get me on like one.
This is more than what he did.
If you can get him on, if you can get him on one.
Listen, you and me went on the Hagrid's ride.
That barely counts as a
Six 70-mile-an-hour launches, and it drops from one track to another.
It doesn't even invert.
Listen,
There's
I'm
not
not
a
going to lie.
inversion in that thing.
That roller coaster was pretty bomb, though. I think I only enjoyed it because it was like I felt like I was riding a motorcycle.
That's because it's a good ride for 10-year-olds.
Which, Devin.
Although there was a funny story that goes along with that.
Yeah. Do you want to tell that?
Just go for it.
Oh God! So we get on. We're in line to get on this Hagrid's roller coaster ride, whatever. It's like a motorcycle and a sidecar. Obviously, I told him, "You're in the sidecar because I want to feel like I'm riding a motorcycle. I probably won't feel like I'm getting sick." It worked, except dang thing wouldn't go. I'm a big fella, So I got this little thing coming down, and the lady's like, "Oh, that's not closed all the way," and I'm sitting there like, "Yes, that's my out, baby." I'm like, "Oh, well, sorry, bro. I got freaking this guy over here with his tard strength reaches over, grabs a hold of it, and yanks it down. Mind you, it did not move. I don't care what that lady said. It did not move.
Basically, all it did was turn the little sensor green.
Yeah, she goes. She goes like this. She goes, "Okay, that works." And I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Wait a second, hold on, bye." Freaking thing took off, and I'm freaking out, dude. This freaking roller coaster has seven something 80-mile-an-hour launches or 70-mile-an-hour launches, something like that.
Watch the comment.
Bro, it banks. It has like a bunch of bank corners. Mind you, the whole time I'm freaking out in my mind, thinking I'm going to fly off this freaking thing because we are going ungodly fast, dude. Like I've done 80 on a motorcycle. I've probably done close to 100 on a motorcycle. It's fun for a second. Not when you're constantly and doing banks and all kinds of, like, I felt like I was on a dang jet fighter, dude. Like,
so
it freaked me out because the lady's like, "Oh, literally, her words were, "Oh, that works. Bye." And then that sucker took off, and I'm like,
she basically looked at him and went, "Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Good enough, I guess.
That'll work."
Mind you, these people get paid minimum wage, okay? They don't give a flip if I'm in there or not. Let's be real here. They don't.
I mean, you know what? So
I've got a point. You got
it. Sure, I can't pay my rent if I work there, right? But being able to traumatize people like him on a roller coaster is priceless.
Oh, you know what?
No,
screw you.
but
screw that girl because she was like, "Oh yeah, that works."
The thing is, I'm a bit of an adrenaline junkie, so.
A bit.
This guy reached over, and I'm not kidding you. I mean, I felt him tug on that little lap bar thing, but I've got thighs of steel over here. That thing did not move. And then he just yanks on it, and the lady goes, "Oh, okay, cool." I'm like, "No, no, not good. What? Bye." I'm like, "Ah!" Oh, God. He was probably sitting there laughing the whole time. I'm freaking the freak out.
Josh is over there like, let me tell you something. 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 And so my story with this, right? And this was a couple years ago actually. This is when they, I think, first opened the Velocicoaster. Right
Yeah,
around
it was
that
like
time.
really close to.
Yeah,
opening it,
they
right?
took me to Universal in June, which was like the that was the time when like the Jurassic Park came out. It was in like '97, I think Jurassic Park came out. Or no, Jurassic Park was way earlier actually.
So 93 for
93.
the first one, and then the 97 for the second one.
Yeah, but it came out in June, so like that's why a lot of the Jurassic Parks and the Jurassic World movies actually roll out in June because that was when it happened.
The summer blockbuster, yeah.
Yeah, so they actually I forget the name of the area where it was, but we were in Universal. Well, the goal was to go to Universal Studios, and they had like a lot of like the original props.
You're talking about Islands of Adventure?
Was it? But those shops and stuff, was that Universal Studios?
Oh no, yeah, that was yeah.
It was actually really cool.
It was a tribute store.
Yeah, they had the Triceratops they used on set. They had the Velociraptors, the toilet where the T-Rex ate the guy.
Did you see the price of some of those sculptures and like some of those
Insane.
decorations?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude!
Yeah.
I picked up one and I was like, oh, whoa, no, put it down. I can't afford that. Sorry.
And they actually also had the history of it, which I had actually learned this previously, but I thought it was really cool that they actually showed it. But Jurassic Park wasn't supposed to use CGI; it was supposed to use claymation.
Mm-hmm.
But then someone
Go motion more specifically.
Yeah, and then someone showed Steven Spielberg. I forget who, but someone showed Steven Spielberg the capability of CGI and how they can actually make it look good. They actually used the skeleton of the Gallimimus and showed it just galloping across the land. Or running, really.
No, he wasn't supposed to do that. They literally told him not to do it, and he still did it.
Yeah. but it actually really worked. And then they kept some of the animatronics for the close-up shots. But yeah, so then we went to Islands of Adventure, and I hate the sensation of falling a lot. I don't even like getting on ladders and stuff out of being afraid of like I'm going to fall off or whatever. So it's like, I hate the sensation of being like thrown or falling or dips, whatever. I hate it. And so we get to the front, we're at the entrance to the Velocicoaster, and I'm like, dude, I don't think I could do this. I don't want to do it. This dude goes, you're getting on it, and literally goes like this to my back. And bear in mind, I'm 5'11" to 6 foot, right around there, and this dude's 5 foot even. He's like pushing me like straight through, and I'm like, I don't want to do this.
He's strong for a leprechaun.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, artillery, man.
And
Yeah,
so he starts pushing me through, and his wife's like, just, walk through do the walkthrough with it and everything, because it has a lot of cool stuff. It actually had like the raptors from Jurassic World in their like little like in the pen area where you like the guy pets them. And so I get all the way through. We get to like where the lockers are, and I'm like, all right, I made it this far. I'm just gonna do it, right? Oh man, I did it once. I'm proud that I did it. I was literally swearing under my breath.
Because it wasn't as under your breath as you thought.
Well, the roller coaster definitely drowned it out. Because I was like, because they have like those climbs and the dives and they like the rotations and stuff. Like they bring you up and then rotate you all the way down. There's like a section where it brings you down and whips you back up, and I'm like, if my seat broke off, I would have splattered on the wall right there. I'm like,
That's the spot where I'd die.
Yeah,
right
I could
there.
see it. Like it's the seawall where they have that big lake.
It also has a what is it called? An extended or delayed inversion where instead of just a full corkscrew, it corkscrews and then holds you there for a little bit and then goes back.
Yeah.
Oh, no thanks.
And that's where I'm like F crap, F me, this hurts, no.
So what he's saying is, if they were recording it, it would just be one long meep.
Yeah, I would have sounded like the heart monitor at a hospital after somebody died. Yeah. And then the roller coaster finishes, it stops, right? And I just start laughing. I'm laughing hysterically because I'm like, I felt like I was gonna die. I was like, I almost died. It was great. Yay.
It's amazing what a man will do when you think you're almost about to die.
Yeah. And then I got off and I'm like, all right, I'm good on roller coasters. Forever. Like, I rode the Velocicoaster. I'm good.
He's like, I'm retiring a champ.
Yeah.
I mean, if there is one roller coaster that you would do, that would be the last one. That would be the one.
Mm-hmm.
So, which means you need to get on it.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hard pass.
Nah, you need to get on it.
Hard
You
pass.
can't have 2 out of 3. You gotta have 3. Gotta be a completion. You can do it.
I was gonna make a joke about completion, but I'm not gonna do that.
Look.
He gets there every day, and his wife falls behind.
Anyway.
Thank you.
The
Moving on.
silence.
Eventually, I will get him on that ride.
Listen, I'll get on one time while I'm there. I'll get on one, but after that, I feel like crap the rest of the day.
So we got to get you on at the end.
Like I don't know, maybe it's something weird with like my brain or my body, but literally after I get off of a roller coaster, I literally feel sick to my stomach for the rest of the day. Like, even after we leave the park, even after I'm sitting in the car, sitting at home, relaxing, like, I just feel,
So what you're
the
saying
rest
is
of the day.
That should be the last ride we do.
I think it should be like somewhat in between. Because what if he feels like really, really sick right after, and then he just vomits in the car?
See,
Yeah,
that's the
windows.
weird thing. Like, I don't think I've come very close to vomiting, but I don't think I ever have.
See,
Not
I-
on a roller coaster, anyways.
Then it's all in your head.
See, funny enough, so like I don't really experience motion sickness. I don't really have that problem. But you know what actually gave me motion sickness one time? Was that what was that? It was like the first Star Wars ride at Hollywood Studios before they
Star
opened up
Tours?
Galaxy's Edge. Yeah. For some reason, I rode
That
that
gave
one
you-
twice. For
that-
some reason, I got severe motion sickness on that ride.
Which one?
Although it is,
Star
well,
Tours.
I guess it could. I guess
Is that
could.
the one where you're inside the ship?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like you're inside the ship. The seats just move and everything, and it's
Yeah.
a screen. And I don't know why. I got motion sickness.
Well,
out of it.
most likely it's because that is an actual like flight simulator. That it literally built as it. It's literally just took a flight simulator and converted it to that. So
But I've ridden rides that do that type of stuff before, and it was never a problem.
it-
and it was only with that specific ride.
Well, if you think about it, it does a lot of the same stuff as like a boat.
Yeah.
It does. It does. A little-
Honestly, my wife loves roller coasters, so she's used to that stuff. She's even said that one in particular has made her sick before.
I think it's the.
You're talking about the
Flight
one where it's like
simulator.
the seat. It's like a bunch of seats in the middle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has to deal with the flight simulator motion.
I don't know. I guess sure.
Could be.
I'm just guessing, but that sounds like the common denominator of it.
I'm just glad that like I never went to the Air Force for many reasons, but one reason is because I'd be in the back of a fighter jet going, "Do you have another one of these?"
I mean, you realize the Air Force isn't just jet fighters and stuff, right?
No, I know that.
Why
I know
then?
that.
Why would you go in? If you know it's bad, why would you go into the jet?
I mean, why not conquer the fear head on?
He was joking.
That's your problem.
He's joking. Okay.
I'm just saying, if I did go, if I would have went in, yeah, that would have been bad.
I'd just be
Making-
flying toward the enemy like,
making-
Oh.
It's like, kamikaze!
All of a sudden, your leader comes over comms. Don't do it. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it.
sorry, I can't hear you.
I feel like this guy would always buzz the tower.
Who? Who? Him?
Oh yeah.
Tower. I'm now entering. I almost said something,
Still,
but he would have spat all over your equipment.
Want to know? Speaking of Air Force and all that jazz,
Chair Force?
yeah, he's never seen Top Gun.
Again, that should not be a shock.
Are you freaking kidding me?
No.
You've never actually been to the danger zone?
No.
You seen the second one, didn't you?
No.
Okay,
I don't know that I've seen the second one.
second one's pretty good.
Was
Not,
it?
not as good as the first one, but yeah. Pretty good.
Okay, so speaking of sequels that weren't too bad, have you seen Twisters?
Mm-mm.
The one that like it was like the remake that they did.
I was afraid.
No, so I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. They did
Yeah.
they did a pretty good job. They kept to like the main. They basically took the main story of it and just modernized it.
Was it essentially a just a reboot?
Not really. It's almost like if the original characters, like grandkids or kids, were doing it.
Gotcha.
Probably kids. I don't know.
No, I have seen that one.
What, Twisters?
Twister?
It-
Twisters or Twister?
Yes.
Both. Okay.
Both.
Okay, so he's at least okay in my book.
He's alright.
He's
I've also
alright.
I've seen Star Wars.
You've seen Star Wars?
I've seen Star Wars.
That was a stab at me.
Yes. He has not seen Star Wars.
I've
His
not
wife has seen at least one.
I've not seen a single one. Don't care to.
What? Dude.
I'm sorry.
Wait. We have to iron this out right now. Why?
I don't get the hype. I don't.
haven't
Well,
seen
you haven't
it.
watched it.
Okay.
That's like saying, like,
But
I
I
don't get
don't-
the hype around chocolate cake. It's like, have you tried chocolate cake?
No.
Speaking of chocolate cake,
It's like,
you're gonna talk to a fat man about chocolate
but
cake.
Here's the deal. You don't necessarily have to like the movies. You just need to watch them.
Okay.
The first 6 anyway.
Yes.
The first 6.
Yes.
What is this? Fast and the Furious?
There's actually,
No, it's way better and more American than Fast
Yeah.
and Furious.
You watch your filthy little mouth.
Wait. You're going to defend the Fast and Furious, but
I haven't. Honestly,
not the very first
Wait. I haven't watched
greatest
past,
movie,
like, the
single
fourth
greatest
one.
American movie ever made.
I'm actually offending him.
No, it's just hilarious.
I just started something and I'm enjoying it now.
Anyway, but yes, so we need to get him to watch Top Gun and you to watch at least the first Star Wars
This is why I
movie.
sit in the middle, so I could be like, Poke, it was his fault.
It's like,
Even though we can plainly see that it's you.
yeah, I also got to
You
get
still
him,
argued with each other.
I also got to get him. Actually, I need to get both of y'all to watch The Ghost in the Darkness.
Ghost in the Darkness?
Yeah, The Ghost in the Darkness.
Okay.
That's a good one.
There's a lot of movies he's trying to get me to watch.
Yeah, but I thought I had it, but I didn't, so I recently got it on Blu-ray. So it's one of my
Blu-rays
favorites.
are still a thing?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I mean, I'm
I
surprised
thought-
DVD is still a thing.
That's fair.
But yeah, I got that one.
That's-
and then,
okay,
And then
let's-
I also got to get him to watch Apocalypse Now.
Let's go through this one and make him feel super young. Do you remember the reels where you had to like move them or not move them? You had to like feed them through, put the reel on, and then it was like a projector.
Dude, that was way before our time.
I remember those.
Well, yeah, they existed, but it was still
Isn't that what they
was
used
like
to
old
film,
tech.
like-
It was still old tech for us.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying I remember
Actually-
that.
actually-
Then we went to VCRs.
Actually, here's another one for school.
The
Do you-
projector.
Yeah, the projector with where all
the
these
teacher
little-
used to like write down on it,
Yep.
and you'd see
Hey,
it on the board.
I remember the projector.
Hey,
Was
did
it
you ever
electric?
do like? Did you ever like
Yeah, I believe
stick
so.
something
Well, it
up
had
there
the-
to try to like make it like? I wasn't a great kid. Okay, my wife's a teacher, and she probably would hate that I'm sharing this, but my wife would be like, "You're the problem.
See-
You're the reason why I have such bad days."
See,
I was the
you
kid-
better hope that her students don't see this because they're gonna be like, "That's a great idea."
Them kid. Okay, first off, that we don't use projectors anymore. Second off, them kids are in second grade. They ain't gonna see jack. Okay.
I don't know.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I've seen some kids say some things. I'm like, how do
Listen.
you know that?
Say, question. You lived in the original Call of Duty era. How do you not think that a second grader knows these things?
I don't know. But I used to like stick like we used to always like try to stick our pencil or our finger in front of the projector or something like that, just so it would like she's looking up at the board and like trying to teach and trying to see what she's writing down, and meanwhile my whole hand just covers the whole projector
And
screen.
that's when you catch a ruler in the hand, just whack.
Whack! See, that was before my time. I don't think I've ever been hit with a ruler.
And one before my
Really?
time.
I don't. Huh?
Oh yeah, I got beat with rulers.
In school?
Yeah.
In a public
you were,
school?
You were homeschooled though.
Yeah.
That's not fair. Hold on. Time out, because your parents are old school, bro.
Oh, old school.
So when I was,
Sparing the rod, like that did not
so-
exist in the
I
English
like mom and
language.
dad, though.
Oh, I
so
love
when
my
I was in
parents. I love my
elementary,
parents.
there was a time when we were like getting really rowdy.
Yeah.
The teacher would be, "All right, everyone, stop what you're doing. Put your hands on the thing and put your head down and close your eyes."
No,
And she would just
go and whack
and just-
everybody.
anyone who was acting up the most, you would just hear around it.
Oh.
You just smack, and you're just like,
So my dad grew up in an era where he said they used to have this thick wooden paddle. He said it's like the size of a dang like cutting board, like a thick wood cutting board. And he said his principal used to drill holes in it so the wind resistance wouldn't slow him down.
My dad made one for us.
Oh, gosh, dude.
He literally built his own
That's a
paddle
different era, bro.
and he had 5 holes. That thing got broke on my butt. He used it for years, and then one day, I did another thing.
Your iron cheek snapped it?
It literally, he got about 3 swings in, he went, and it snapped, right? And I thought he was done. He goes, stay right there. And he leaves. He comes back with his belt and finishes off with his belt.
Yeah,
he's like, you're getting 6 licks, whether it's with the paddle or the
he
belt.
He didn't count. He just did. until he felt better, it was going to keep going.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit you till I feel better.
I remember that because my dad used to make his own paddles too. And
you got hit with a paddle?
Yeah.
From your dad?
My dad, my mom.
Dude, I need to shake that man's hand.
I
might turn out all right after all.
I got whooped. I was like one.
Right.
I was a hellion of a kid. And
you probably deserved it then.
Oh, I did. I got whipped with paddles. I got whipped with paint stir sticks, wooden spoons, belts, bare hands.
Look.
My dad, right? So the church we used to go to at the time, they would change the theme of the kids ministry once a month, right? And so they would often do like wood decorations or pictures on the wall or whatever, because it was easier than painting the walls once a month. It was a lot cheaper. And the theme they did was the Fishers of Men. Mm-hmm. And so they asked my dad, because they were going to set it up like a fish camp type thing, and they asked my dad, can you create like fish silhouettes cut from plywood so we can just put double side tape and stick it on the wall and then pull it down when we're done? And my dad's like, yeah, my dad's actually a very good craftsman, so he's like, yeah, I could do that. And he bought a sheet of plywood to try and figure it out.
This is going.
The first 2, he messed up a little bit, so he didn't give them to him. And one day I acted up, and my dad's like, come here. He goes, bah, bah, bah. And I run in the house crying, and he's like, that's pretty good. literally, he modified it. It's
not good enough to bring it to the church, but it's good enough to use it in the house.
He brought it to the church. He would put that in the diaper bag from when my sisters were babies, and he carried it with it. If we acted up in church, he'd take it into the bathroom.
They're like, sir, why do you have a wooden fish?
It's my Jesus fish.
Put the fear of God in him.
That's right. I put the fear of God.
He started modifying it. He put like a sock on the tail, so because it had sharp corners, he put a sock on the tail so it didn't hurt his hand when he used it. He was like modifying this thing.
Yeah, it's such a cheese.
He's over here like creating, like drawing things on it, and he's like saying like, "This is what you get. This is for all the times you hurt me."
No. He just draws the Jesus fish on it. So when people
Jesus fish.
Yeah. So when people go, "What's that?" Oh, it's just a decoration. Then when my kids act up,
it was his target.
Yeah. I'm trying to make you more like Christ, boy. Whack!
That was the funny thing. My dad was pretty high up in that church. He was not shy about whooping me in front of everybody. I remember I'd be like...
He's like, spare the rod.
Oh, yeah.
Not this house. Come here, boy.
Oh, he did not. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, I guess that's like another topic. It's like... So like, I work, as I've mentioned on the show before, I work at a local government in the Parks and Rec.
Ew.
And when we do...
Parks and Rec.
Yeah. And I work... Show. Yeah, that's a fantastic show. But when we have, because we do, I maintain softball fields for one of the parks, and we host the tournaments. Whenever we host the tournaments, I can tell which parents are like the definitely not sparing the rod, and the ones who believe in gentle parenting. And newsflash, in my generation, virtually almost every single one are gentle parents. We will have kids. We fence in the area because there's still a lot of wildlife that lives around there, and we have a landfill not too far down, so we get like hogs and alligators and venomous snakes and stuff all the time. We had kids that would like hop the fence from the playground and go running around in the woods, and then they'll find rocks in the woods, like big rocks, and then they'll bring them back and throw them over the fence, and then start beating the playground equipment with them. We have like shrubs and stuff everywhere.
And let me guess, it's like, Timmy, don't do that. I'm gonna start counting. 1.
Oh no, it's worse than that.
Okay, we're gonna get to 2.
It's worse than that.
It's like
the parents aren't even at the playground. They're at the fields, and the playground's all the way at the back of the park, right? And so all the fields are in the main area, and the kids are just running around there unsupervised. Mm. So yeah, I don't even have to explain the dangers of that one. And like they'll do that. We have like shrubs and stuff behind some of the bleachers, and they'll like climb on the shrubs and like bounce on the branches.
If they die, they die.
Yeah.
Mind you, 2.5, I don't know how they get to 0.5, but 2.5 kids go missing from Disney every day. Theme parks, we might need to cut that one out.
You know,
Might end up with a cease and desist letter on that one.
You hear the mouse at your door. Oh, answer the door, you piece of...
Speaking of Parks and Rec, though, I just realized, I just learned that the creators of that show actually were trying to make Ron Swanson the bad guy.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, all of everything that he does was supposed to be the undesirable things.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see it because it is definitely...
all of your bacon and eggs. Excuse me, wait. I think what you heard me say was, I would like a lot of bacon and eggs. I want all of your bacon and eggs.
My favorite scene with Ron Swanson was the one with the coffee maker. He's like, who broke it? And he's like, I broke it. It burned my hand, so I punched it, but it was getting too chummy around here. Or, no, actually, that's my second favorite. My first favorite was when he had a tooth pulled, but then he put it back in so he could act like he just pulled it right there and made Tom faint.
Good times.
Ron Swanson was not the bad guy. He was
Ron
actually the
Swanson's
only
the
good
president.
one. Just saying.
Well, funny enough, Nick Offerman did play the president in Civil War.
This is true.
So, if that was the Ron Swanson for president, Ron Swanson don't need to be anywhere near political office. I mean,
You had to bring up that sore.
How dare he run for a third term when presidents beyond 2 terms was not uncommon until recently?
Right.
Didn't FDR run 4 times and win?
Yes.
So
4 times?
Yeah, he served 4 terms. I think it was him.
I thought one was he got placed in there.
No, FDR?
Yeah.
No, FDR was
He was World War II president.
Yeah, all his things were voted. Remember the very last one was because of World War II, but the one before that was because his literal thing was, we ain't done yet, essentially. And we let him do it. But that was before the whole term limit as far as presidents go. And then after that, they said you can't go past 2.
See, back in history, I think it was more like
back in my day.
But in history, it was most presidents just served 2 terms because that's just all they chose, and probably because lifespans were kind of short back then, or shorter than they are now.
I was gonna say, if you're the president of the United States, you notice how they age 20 years in the span of 8 years,
right?
Especially in wartime ones.
Oh yeah.
It's back in my day, says this 38-year-old.
He's 38. He looks 76. Good Lord.
And look at what the presidency did to Joe Biden. But we're not going to talk about that.
The presidency didn't do that to him. He was already there.
Yeah, he was long gone. Won't talk politics, but
I'll make fun of a politician. I don't care.
Oh yeah, it's this isn't political. This is making fun of him. My favorite part was in the debate when he basically died on stage. And he's staring off in the distance I was like, bro, you watching the Grim Reaper ask for names?
Or when he turned around to try to shake the hands of someone that wasn't there.
Yeah. Bro, that was great. Or
didn't
he do something with his sister? He's like, that's my wife. And then he turned around and goes, oh wait, that's my sister. That's my wife.
Yeah, well, so I'm a little bit more lenient with that one because he thought he was talking about his wife, and he thought she was on the left or something, and they had switched or whatever. So that one I think he got a little confused on, but yeah, the other things.
I feel that one could have been. It could have happened to anyone.
Yeah, it was oh, you're over here, my bad.
But not to turn around and wait for someone who wasn't there to shake your hand.
Just. Red Reaper standing there
and the funny,
not yet.
The funniest part was the media being like, "Oh, he was gesturing toward." It was
he was knife handing towards somebody.
That was a gesture, huh? Okay.
Yeah, this is a gesture, I guess.
I mean, I guess everyone has their time on the stage when it comes to a president. President Bush was dodging shoes and.
President Trump quite literally dodged a bullet.
Well, he wasn't president at that time, though. Mm-hmm. But But Biden tries to shake invisible hands, so I don't know.
Everybody's got their quirks.
Yeah, everyone has their thing.
Anyways, so I don't even know what I was talking about beforehand.
I don't either. Probably wasn't important.
Probably not. Yeah.
And it was probably not worth sharing.
Maybe not. Oh well.
Most of it, pretty much everything in here wasn't. I do have one.
I don't know. I feel
I
like
do have one final question though.
Okay.
For you, since you're new kid on the block, at least here.
Okay.
Cryptids.
Yes.
What do you think of them?
We have been getting a request to talk about cryptids more.
Yes, and we will be talking about cryptids because he and I are discovered we are both into cryptids.
I don't even know what they are.
Like Bigfoot and Loch Ness.
Oh! You mean like Florida skunk ape?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like werewolves.
In Louisiana,
pretty much anything that's
in New Orleans, it's called the rougarou.
Aruguru.
In Mexico, it's the chupacabra.
I mean,
Not totally.
I know.
It's a totally different than cryptid.
But it's still they're cryptid.
Anyway.
What's my opinion on it?
Yeah, what do you
Hearsay.
do you like watching stuff about them?
Not that you believe it's true. We know it's
we
all
don't we don't believe in cryptids. But
Okay, I'm like, what kind of podcast did I get myself on right?
Although I technically have seen a cryptid.
Listen, it was a big guy like me, a hairy guy, right? Hair all over his back. You've seen those guys. The guy's name's Boris, running through the woods, half naked or fully naked, and just high on meth, bro. He was just running through high on bath salts, and everybody's like, "Oh, that was Bigfoot." No, it's John, and he's on his bender again.
So someone went camping. They're like, "Is that Bigfoot?" Like, "Hey man, you got a cigarette?"
You got snacks.
And then that's where the stories come from. I swear to you, Bigfoot came out of the woods and asked me for a cigarette.
Like, who knew Bigfoot was a chronic smoker?
It's like, they grabbed me with his laser eyes and shook me all around.
It's true. I saw the whole thing.
Oh,
No.
Lord.
No,
But just do you enjoy it?
I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. I think it's mythical. I think it's a fun thing to talk about.
Yeah.
I don't believe that they're real. I don't believe aliens are real. I mean,
I have seen one cryptid.
hard take.
I have seen a cryptid.
A cryptid?
Mhm.
Okay.
So it was in Fort Sill. We're doing our training, right? It was the first day. We're going to be doing like a whole week of being out in the field. And so we're in our launcher, just sitting there. We already found our hide spot, so we're just chilling, waiting for them to call out like fire missions and stuff, right? And we're looking through the windows, and so imagine like behind us is just a bunch of trees. In front of us is sort of a clearing, but it's still got some trees and tall grass and stuff. But mostly it's clear. And,
What time of day?
Like morning.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Dark morning?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. It's like way probably close to noon.
Okay.
So very, very clear. And we just see now there are like mountain lions and things in Fort Sill area, right? See those things all the time. Bobcats, all that kind of stuff. The thing we saw, it was like a large cat, right? But the color was black, and the body was sort of like you would see like a panther, right? That type. But the face was very similar to like a bobcat, like that kind of look.
So you just saw a giant cat.
Yeah, but it's not a cat that exists. That's the weird thing. So, and it just looked at us and just like stared us down and walked by. And we're like, we're not gonna sleep.
Erase that coordinate right there.
We're not sleeping on the ground tonight. So we slept on the top of our launcher for that week. But yeah, and no one has been able to explain to me what kind of cat that was.
Maybe it was like some mutation or something.
I was gonna say.
Maybe.
I was gonna say maybe a panther banged a bobcat. And
It could be.
I mean,
But that technically counts as a cryptid.
technically counts as a horse crap.
I want to throw this at you. But anyway.
What would have been funnier is if you'd have just done it.
I had a very
No,
very
the last time I threw my phone, my wife got mad.
Oh well, stop throwing your phone.
only did it once.
Oh, well.
Why'd you throw it?
Oh, I was very married. I was very, very mad.
Oh.
It was in the Army. It was a bad day. I literally, I was like, I just got fed up. I literally had my phone and just went, yeah! Right across the
Yeet!
Just threw it right across the motor pool. But I got it replaced through the insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked me, how did it break? And I go, it fell from,
I yeeted it
fell
across
from a high height.
Yeah. I mean,
It fell from 45 feet that way.
Right. So, but yeah.
it's like, I mean, technically south is downward from north, so
Right.
it fell very, very far.
It did fall. I launched it to the height, and then it fell down from that location. There was an arc involved.
Isn't there always with artillery?
Yes.
See? I know
It's
a little something.
It's always.
Yeah, I had a very...
Because the earth is curved, and we have to.
The earth is flat.
I will kill you.
He's like, I will kill you.
It's like, I am so tired of.
Tired of defending round earth theory?
No, I just stopped doing that. I'm just so tired of
can't-
seeing it.
You can't defend against flat earthers because they
It's all conspiracy to them.
Right. Well, it's all conspiracy. And the thing is, if you actively prove them wrong, they'll just make up more stuff on the spot to say why you're wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Especially when you sit there and you make a joke,
and
and it's very obviously a joke,
That was glorious.
and people on both sides are
Can I tell
thinking,
what happened?
wait, have I not told you this?
Mm.
No? You can tell me.
So Kennedy Space Center, where we went actually one time. He goes to Kennedy Space Center, right? And so it's they have the Earth painted on the sidewalk there, right? And so it's circular, but it's flat. And so because people are gonna walk on it, so he takes a picture of it and he goes to see. And he jokingly, with full satire, posted to a flat earthers chat or whatever. Goes, see, even NASA thinks the Earth is flat because of how they painted it here. And then he had
That was serious.
Everyone thought he was serious, so he had flat earthers rushing to his defense, and then he had the round earthers coming and arguing with the flat earthers. Bro lit a match at a gas station, basically.
This guy threw a grenade and said, I'm out.
It was just like,
It was funny.
cool.
This is why he is legend. This is why.
He's like, I don't even try it just works.
Just, oh well.
I seen something the other day that someone posted. It said, I don't argue to be right. I argue just to piss you off.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I knew I was wrong sentences ago. Now I'm just pushing your buttons now.
It's like I figured this out an hour ago. I'm just rage baiting you with this one.
Right? Just rage. Oh man. But anyway, so I got it all out of my system today.
I think I got it out of mine. This one ran a little long, but
A little bit.
we added someone else to the podcast, so it deserves an extra long episode.
Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If you don't like me, you can put it in the comments. They'll make sure I disappear. I said that.
I'm not gonna.
Hold on, wait.
You will not make him disappear.
Hold on. I said that and immediately went, oh, that's going to sound like they're going to kill me. That's not good.
We're not the mafia.
If I disappear...
I mean, we might. We'll see.
You'd off me over some thumbs down?
No, you said disappear. That doesn't mean necessarily off.
I think he meant it that way.
You could just go to the
Hey.
nice Bermuda Triangle vacation.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We had to send him to a farm
Oh.
An animal farm.
where he can run around and play all day as much as he likes.
And be free.
And frolic.
Yeah.
And frolic.
It turns out that's what we did. It's just having fun working a farm.
They just sent me to go work at a hog farm.
Yeah. He's like, hey, y'all want to see my gun range out back? It's like, I think that out. Pretty cool.
I would.
Oh, man.
Oh.
Nah, we wouldn't do that because if we had the money for that, we'd take the farm for ourselves.
Right? And we could
It's like-
and we would convert it into a gun range.
Exactly.
True.
In a tactical training facility or something.
Right?
Have like shoot houses and everything.
Yeah.
Run through the woods.
Dude, have you guys seen,
And then every Saturday night, paintball.
have you seen Brevard's going down 95?
Mm-hmm.
No.
So if you're going down 95 south of our area, you end up seeing if you're going south, you see it on the left side. If you're coming up north, you see it on the right side. Brevard County has like a sick training facility, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have a full shoot house, and it's literally, you can literally see it from 95. And I've passed so many times, seen them out there shooting and like going through full. They have like a man-made lake area that they do like tactical dives on. Like their SWAT team is legit, bro. Like if there's one SWAT team I'm not pissing off, it's them guys because they train on purpose.
Yeah.
With purpose. I should say.
I was fixing to say, I hope they don't do it by accident.
Well, some SWAT teams you never know. You know?
Yeah.
And I will say that you also never piss off anybody in Polk County.
Oh, that's-
Never any of the deputies in Polk County.
That is true.
Listen,
Like-
Grady will have your picture on a freaking 5x8 card and say, "Look at this idiot! This guy did this."
It's like, this idiot broke the law 42 times. That's why we shot him 1,922 times.
Yeah.
Save the taxpayers money.
Well, why'd you shoot him so many times? Because we ran out of bullets.
And then the coroner comes by. Yeah, he died of natural causes. It's like he was shot over 1,000 times. How do you deem that natural causes? Because when you're shot over 1,000 times, you're
naturally
gonna die.
Naturally, you die.
Yeah. But that was fun. So let us know what you think of the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and tell all your friends.
Do all the
And-
socials.
Yep. And if you
Bing.
have
Wait, no. Up here. Like right. Bing.
Okay.
all right. Just, I don't know, just put tar right there. Just. And,
King Tard.
yep. Tardus Maximus. My name
Anyway.
is Maximus Tardimus Meridius.
Anyway.
But yes, also, if you guys have a topic that does not air on the political side, again, we make fun of politics, but we don't seriously discuss it on this show. But if you have any topics you want us to talk about, you want to hear our opinions on for some ungodly reason, be sure to leave it in the comments, and we'll see if we can talk about it. So, later, guys.
Latest.